Do you consider yourself someone that likes to pass the ball over and over and over again to the point where the only time you run it during a game is a 1-yard QB sneak at the goal line? Are you someone that would audible from a perfectly fine running play to a shitty pass play because you see the opponent has elite defensive linemen? Do you consider yourself someone that holds the turbo button down as soon as the running back gets the ball and you head face first into a lineman's butt like Mark Sanchez? Bruh. Well, you're in luck, little Bron, because this video is gonna help you improve your running game so you never have to encounter those problems again. First things first on how to improve your running game. It's pretty simple, man. It's actually pretty obvious. You might even laugh at how obvious it is. Use better running backs. Okay, I'm sorry. Alright, no more jokes, man. It's time to get serious. If you want to improve your running game, you gotta choose the right running plays. Now, everyone's different. We all have our own running plays that we love to run, but for me, my favorite running play is inside zone because there's so many different variations of it. I'm telling you, every single playbook has so many different types of inside zones you can run, and it's my #1 running play. Number 2 is obviously counter. No, I'm kidding. Counter is absolutely pathetic in this game. EA should be ashamed of this product. No, my second favorite running play has to be trap because it's good to mix with inside zone. It catches the defense off guard and also has a lot of different variations as well. So that's my #2 running play. And of course, you can't forget your strong toss and fullback dive. They're very lethal if you use them correctly. Now, on to the next point. You gotta be able to sub in tight ends for wide receivers, man. I don't care what anyone tells you, this is a very effective method in terms of improving your running game. If you find that receivers aren't holding their blocks, then hey, by all means, go ahead and sub in that big beefy tight end in for little old Tavon Austin, man. I promise you, you will notice a difference. Look at these blocks to the outside. You would not be seeing that from a wide receiver. And if anyone has a problem with you subbing in tight ends for wide receivers on obvious running plays, and they start crying in your ear talking about some, oh, you shouldn't do that, it's against the rules, this and that, blah blah, just play this video for them.
If you ain't talking money, I don't wanna talk.
Moving on to the next step, you gotta learn to lay off turbo until you find a lane. This is very important. It could be the difference between a 3-yard gain and a home run. I'm telling you, man, just a little stumble on the lineman is the difference between a big gain and a mediocre gain. So all you gotta do is once you get the ball, once the ball is snapped, just take a look at your options, man. There's no rush unless there's some guy coming in untouched, you know, unless there's an A gap. You really have to take your time, man. I'm telling you. So on that play you saw, I looked left, I looked right, and then I realized the left had the best option because there's a couple blockers out there. And this one, I realized that there's no one backside, so I stop and I turn my whole body. See, if I was pressing turbo, that wouldn't be possible. But instead I had my finger off turbo and I was able to do a 360 just like that and get to the outside. On this one, it looks like the middle's open. Let's rewind that and take another look. It looks like the middle might have a crease, but I see real estate to the outside and I see this might be a home run if that guy can get a block, and he does. And then I hit this guy with a double juke, and then I end up scoring. So that leads me to my next point. You need to learn how to master the double juke, truck stick, spin stiffy, and of course the hezzy. So let's start off with the double juke. If you're going to the left, you want to move the right joystick to the left first and then immediately to the right to perform the double juke. If you're going towards the right, you want to move it to the right, then immediately towards the left to perform the double juke the other way. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now if you want to do the hezzy, you gotta make sure you're not holding turbo, and then you just gotta tap L2, man. That's pretty much all you gotta do. It looks pretty cool. You know, it's not as effective as it was last year, but you guys get the idea. And you already know how to do the spin, stiffy, and all that good stuff, so I'm not gonna bore you with that. And last but not least, let's check the RB stamina. That's the last point you gotta know if you're trying to improve your running game, because too many times I see people using the same running back over and over again, not realizing that they're getting tired. Yellow means they're kind of tired, orange means they're a little bit more tired, and red means they're dead. Like they shouldn't be on the field. So you just gotta press R1 to sub the running back out, and then X to sub in the backup running back, and that's pretty much it. So those are your 5 key points to improving your running game. And let's do a little bit of a recap just to make sure you guys got all of it down. Number 1, use the right running plays. Number 2, sub in tight ends for wider receivers. Number 3, lay off turbo until you find a lane. Number 4, master the double juke, truck stick, spin stiffy, and of course the hezzy. And number 5, check your running back stamina. So I hope this video helped you. If it did, be sure to drop a like on the video. It really helps a lot. Make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. And as for me,
gotta run when I hear the bird call. Damn, I've been thinking Murkoff, swerve off.